Well, hello there, Aries. How are you? It is so good to see you again. I'm Aries Sue, and I'm so grateful that you're here. So today we are doing a special reading in celebration of the beautiful new moon in Sagittarius and the 12/12 portal, both occurring on December 12th. Now, the energy of this will actually continue from now until January 1st. A really important time of the year because, as you know, we're getting close to the 2024, January 1st, setting new goals for a new year. But this definitely, these next 2 to 3 weeks are about reflecting what we have learned over the past year and what area of our life we are wanting to expand. Sagittarius, a fellow fire sign, is very much about adventure, expansion, of wanting to go and, experience new things. So this is a beautiful new energy of reassessing with that 12/12 portal where we are and then setting intentions about where we would like to go over the next year. So this is actually happening in your 9th house of expansion, higher learning, travel. Aries, you could be finding yourself over the next 6 months really wanting to learn more, maybe go back to school, travel to new places that you haven't visited. So it's a beautiful new energy for you. So we're going to first take a look at the overall energy with this new moon and the 12/12 portal, and then we'll go to the tarot to get some more specific advice about what you have learned over this last year, how to expand in your 9th house, and any obstacles or advice that Spirit has for you. All right, let's get started. Let's see what we have here. Polar bear, mystic. Wow. Know that challenges make you stronger. Have faith when you face adversity. Take time to rest. Dream and renew your strength. Embrace your psychic abilities. You carry the shaman within. Wow, beautiful energy there. So this is in your 9th house. So Aries, you can be really like expanding your spiritual gifts or opening up to your spiritual gifts. You may even be wanting to kind of like not just on the internet, but maybe even travel to areas of the world that have more like mystic, gurus or teachers, coaches, that type of thing. For some of you, I feel like, even though this isn't really in your career field, some of you may be even wanting to share your gifts and talents, your spiritual gifts and talents with other people. The internet always, to me, is a little bit of that 9th house. I know we also consider it in the 3rd house, but it's very much that energy of being able to make connections with other people around the world. So let's see what we have. Yeah, unknown territory. You are exactly where you need to be. I think you are expanding. This is almost like a very dizzying type of energy because I think you're expanding so quickly. It's almost like you get inspired to learn something new or to go in a new direction with your spirit, especially your spirituality, or your spiritual gifts, your psychic abilities, your healing abilities, how you can share your love and light with other people, and just kind of like looking at it in a way of, yes, this is something I'm being called to do, and being willing to go into that area of expansion. Now, they are pointing out, it does say, take time to rest, dream, and renew your strength. For some of you, if you're feeling kind of tired right now, I know I get a lot of my downloads when I take a nap. You could be finding that, especially like in the afternoon or something like that you need a nap, That's kind of interesting because I feel like your spirit guides and angels are really trying to communicate with you at this time. Now, if you feel like there's something physically wrong with you, please go see your doctor. But for some of you, I think that, you may connect more in the dream world with your spirit guides or your angels, your ancestors, that are trying to help you on this path of expansion. This is a huge path of expansion for you, much more so than the other ones that I've already done. And the other thing is that, you could be experiencing like synchronicities, angel numbers, feathers, all of that. allowing yourself to pick up on those signs at this time, because I feel like you're being guided to go in a certain direction. Yeah. All right. So yes, you have chop wood. Okay. Chop wood is really about doing those things on a daily basis that are good for you, right? This is eating your vegetables, getting your sleep, drinking your water, exercising, those types of things, wax on, wax off. It's just putting in the work. And I think you've been doing that for some time because you have the Knight of Pentacles. But you may not have yet seen, okay, this sense of where is this going. For some of you, you may be tapping into your spiritual gifts or trying to share your spiritual gifts with others, right? But you're not really seeing any progress. This is very slow moving. This is kind of like just getting up every single day and doing the same thing, but no sense of excitement, inspiration here, okay? Just doing it because you know that it's good for you, okay? That is going to eventually kick in and things are going to change. And there is a change coming in. It's divinely timed, right? It's the energy. So I'm going to give you an example, and it may not fit you, but this is a little bit of the energy where every single morning you've been getting up and you've been meditating or trying to meditate, let me put it that way, for like 5 or 10 minutes, right? And you feel as if you're maybe making a little bit of progress with the Knight of Pentacles, but not a lot of progress. You're feeling like you're having a hard time still opening up your third eye or your crown chakra, that type of thing. Or it could be that every single day you've been journaling, right? But you feel like you're not being able to tap into your intuition. This is the energy where all of a sudden you get this burst of inspiration. You can tap into your intuition in a way that you haven't been able to before. And the reason is because you just have kept at it. Right? You haven't given up. You've just been getting up every day and putting in the time and energy into whatever this is, whether it's a spiritual practice, a physical, exercise regime, or if it's at work. You go in every single day, you're putting in your time, your energy, you're doing a good job. And it's just like, okay, this is just a routine. There's this energy of my life is just routine. And that is what you are getting ready to change, okay? Because you're seeing, oh my goodness, my life is routine. But here's the thing, Aries, because you have stuck with it, you have been doing it, wax on, wax off, right? Chop wood, is as you have been just continuing to do this, okay? You have stepped more into your truth. It's almost as if, I have to say, I have a client and she's actually a Gemini, and Gemini sometimes can have difficulty meditating, right? And she said that one of the things that helped her to get out of her head, right, and more into her intuition. She couldn't meditate. We see pictures of people meditating. She was like, I cannot do that. But she could do it by vacuuming. She just would turn on the vacuum, and she said just the repetitive, back and forth with the vacuum cleaner and the noise, right? She said that it put her into a meditative state. Now that might not work for everybody, right? But at the same time, it's that same type of energy that you have here, that because you have stuck with something, all of a sudden you get this insight, you get the clarity that you are needing. The Page of Swords is the energy of getting a message, okay? And I feel like this is an intuitive message that you can tap into your higher knowing, okay, when you allow yourself to stick with it. Yeah. I think you've just been really confused, wanting to know where do I go? There's this energy of just kind of feeling like, okay, I'm doing the same thing day in and day out. Nothing big is happening, but the big is about to happen. The big is about to happen. Yeah, I think you've been confused. You've been trying to move forward, trying to gather, okay, that your intuitive energy, And I'm not saying that you haven't gotten any intuitive energy, okay? But I think that you've been scattered. Your energy has been a little bit scattered, but it's been scattered for a reason. It was in order to help you to build the habits on a daily basis that are necessary for when you do move forward quickly. Okay, so this would be like putting in procedures. Say you are wanting to expand your business and your business has been kind of slow lately, right? But it's allowed you to put in procedures, okay, or systems. Okay, you've had some time in order to make your foundation stronger, because the Knight of Pentacles is about building a strong foundation. And now as things take off, you're going to be so glad that you had that time. You may not have been bringing in the money, but you have been able to build a really strong foundation for yourself. So your area of expansion is, yes, co-create, and then you have the King of Swords. Getting the intuitive energy, okay, the intuitive hits about how to co-create. You're going into unknown territory. This is the energy where you may have previously, Aries, you may have felt like, okay, this is the way you build a business, or this is the way that, a relationship goes, whatever this is. This is the energy of tapping into your intuition and no longer, okay, feeling like you have to follow the rules, that you can co-create, okay, with the universe, with your spirit guides. You can co-create. You don't have to come up with all of the ideas on your own. You're actually getting those ideas from your higher knowing, right? But it's understanding that now you can tap into it. Yeah. Wow. I feel like, here's your energy, the Emperor. You have this energy of, out of the blue, you have this energy of knowing the direction to go in, right? What you have to offer to other people. Whereas in the past, I think you just kind of felt like this is all it's about. Wax on, wax off, chop wood, carry water. That energy of this is all that life is about. This is the energy of fire, like really wanting to expand, perhaps moving, going back to school, perhaps even going, finding some spiritual teachers, some gurus, some coaches that can help you to become a shaman, a Reiki healer, a tarot reader. Whatever it is, it's kind of like, yes, I understand, I have this. For some of you, you could have been practicing it at home or with friends or family, and now it's a time of expansion, time of allowing yourself to share it with the greater, the greater collective. Okay, what is your obstacle? Your obstacle is it's faded for you, but it's like you're putting time and energy into it, but I think you have to reassess how you're putting your time and energy into it. I think you're holding yourself back. It's kind of like for me, when I first, became aware of my energy of being, my spiritual gift of being able to read tarot intuitively, right? It's a little bit of a daunting feeling. Unless you have somebody in your life, like, if you have a mother or a grandmother, somebody that has kind of cultivated that in you. And I did not have that. So it's kind of like, well, is this real? You kind of like doubt your own spiritual gift, right? And so you can, practice yourself. You can practice with friends and family like I did, you do that. And then eventually, if you want to share your gift with other people, you have to extend that, expand. And that's what this energy is all about. Expand, and not just do like readings for people that you have to start doing it with strangers, right? And at first I started doing it, doing readings for, people I didn't know that were friends of friends or friends of family, that type of thing. And then it just expands from there. I feel like this is the energy where, the Seven of Pentacles, you're putting time and energy into it, but you're also reassessing. This is the energy of reassessing. How much time and energy am I really putting into this, of expanding, right? Because if you only do readings for yourself or your friends and family, right, you can't ever reach the the collective. You can't ever expand your energy enough. But there's something, your obstacle is that you don't believe in yourself. You don't think that you really have it. So I feel like for some of you, you have been doing your daily wax on, wax off, and that's great. But this is the energy of saying to yourself, wait a minute, am I going to continue in this pattern forever? Or is it time to step out of my comfort zone? That's the energy. Step out of your comfort zone. Have this burst of inspiration that you're going to start sharing whatever this is, So if you want to do tarot readings, it's for more people, it's understanding, well, I have to start asking around who would like, who would like a free reading? It's kind of that energy, right? And then allowing yourself to gain confidence. I think that that's it. You don't have the confidence at this time to truly step into what it is that you are meant to do. And the only way that you can do that is by just allowing yourself to step out of your comfort zone. So how do you get that sense of adventure? How do you get that sense of stepping out of your comfort zone? It's about being gentle with yourself, because you have the Five of Swords here. The Five of Swords is the energy of mental conflict, and you have it twice, right? A feeling like perhaps things in the past didn't work out, right? Or who do I think I am that I have a spiritual gift? We all go through that. People that have spiritual gifts, and Aries, I guarantee you have some spiritual gift that you are meant to share. It's something that you haven't done before, right? It's stepping out of your comfort zone. You're stepping into a new expansive energy of sharing something that you have. Your spiritual gift, talent, creative abilities, some skills that you have, teaching, coaching, whatever it is, it's time to expand it. But what's holding you back is this sense of feeling like you're not good enough, or things didn't work out in the past, or what will other people think, right? And this is the energy of being flexible, of being compassionate to yourself, of understanding that when we step into the new, when we step into the unknown, okay, that sense of fear can come up. And it is about allowing yourself to kind of like waver back and forth, but understanding that you've got to start putting your energy forward towards expansion, right? So it's kind of like for me, when I started doing readings for people I didn't know, they were people of people that I knew, right? They were friends of friends, that type of energy. That is kind of like allowing yourself to put your big toe in the water without plunging in. It doesn't mean that you go from only doing readings for people that you know to starting a YouTube channel. I guess some people might do that. To me, that was just jumping into the deep end, right? So it's understanding that sometimes we can gain you have the Tower on the bottom, the epiphany, that it's time to expand. It's, for some of you, I think you may think that it's a little bit of a hobby, okay? And it's time to really understand, no, I see clearly. I'm co-creating with the universe. I'm co-creating with spirit. It's time for me to step out of my comfort zone and to allow myself to share my gift and my light with other people. People that I don't know. And you can start just edging yourself. Yeah, you're moving into a whole new world. And you have your energy on the bottom again, stepping into your power, right? Understanding it is time to step out of the shadows and definitely into the light. The shadows to me is whatever you're doing, you're sharing it just maybe with a few people that you already know. Stepping out into the light means that you're sharing it with people that you don't know, right? And once again, be compassionate with yourself. Go slow. But this is going to bring you so much more of a sense of fulfillment and purpose in this world, right? Helping to bring people together, right? Helping to share what you have to help other people, to serve other people. It just takes you to this a level of expansion. I mean, the ninth house is expansion, but it's a sense of fulfillment, of serving others. For some of you, you may even be moving. I mean, both of these kind of like resemble to me the energy of moving somewhere else where you can learn, perhaps learn a deeper understanding of your spiritual gifts and how you can use those. Yeah. Okay, so let's pull a soul truth card for you, Aries. And I do personal readings, so if you're interested, the link is in the description box below. I'd really be honored to do a reading for you. So let's see what we have here. To where does my soul want to travel? I really do think that some of you are traveling to somewhere that you haven't been before. You know, this could be even like a country that doesn't speak your native language, right? Or has a culture that's very different than what you are used to. But there is something here about understanding that, yeah, this is fated. This is something you are destined to do. And the time is here. The time is here. The opportunity, I think, is coming in for you. So when we travel, we grow. We open up our little worlds to more adventure, thrills, patience, understanding, trust, and oneness. Our hearts and minds expand and our desires are satisfied. Where is your soul calling you to visit? Yeah, beautiful energy there of understanding that it's time to get out there, get out of your comfort zone and visit some of those different places. All right, I'm going to leave it there, Aries. I do really appreciate you and I wish you so much love and light, and I hope to see you again really soon. Bye for now.